Hey everyone, Commander Josh Hawkins here. Welcome back to the Elite Dangerous 2.4 beta live stream. Man, that's a mouthful. Well, I'm back. As you can see, I've got a little bit of a different setup here. I've got my green screen going a little bit better than I think last time. I finally figured out how to get an intro into my live streams, and I'm looking forward to getting back into the Elite Dangerous beta. I know there's a lot of stuff that we didn't actually get to test in the last one, and I'm hoping that with a little help from you guys, we'll be able to test out something that I kind of wanted to see in the last stream, but I don't think that was really possible, and that is the bounty system. So, I'm thinking maybe possibly with a little bit of your help, maybe a couple of the bros can join in, maybe we can get a whole big bro pirate crew going, and we can go and do a little bit of PvP. There is a CG going on. I think that would be kind of fun if we all jumped in there as a couple of wings and went and blew up some people, and we can see how the bounty system works. We could see how what type of bounties and credits and whatever we get on our heads, and cause a little bit of mayhem in the meantime. It's all part of the fun, it's all part of the testing, and that's what the beta is for, right? Excuse me. So, without further ado, let me bring up my overlay here, and what the heck am I doing? I'm still on the training screen. You know what I will do is I will actually jump into Discord, because I saw Greytest was in there. I'm sure he will probably want to join in on this fun, and we'll see if any of the other bros want to join in on that as well. So, let's open up Discord and see what we've got going on over here. Oh, hello Discord, there we go. Alright. Live stream, and Greytest if you are there. Of course you are there.
Do I really have to?
Can you hear me okay? Hold on a second. I've got this voice problem again. No, I'm going to have to close Discord. I will have to close it because it does this once in a while. Quit Discord. I don't know why it does this. It doesn't pick up my voice sometimes. Reopen. Getting dunked. Checking for updates. I know Greytest is sitting in there now. While we do that, oh, goodness, look at that. I look over at the chat and there's like a bunch of people sitting in there. Hey, Ray Skinner, Ravenwood, Skellbags, Morpheo Trades, Drika, Spooky Lot, Spike 553, Commander Carpe Diem, Lee Mitchell, Jacob Legible, Academic Dust, 894, Data Rebel, Burning Fire, Black Skull, the Coyote, Greytest, can you hear me now?
I can indeed.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so what do you think of that idea? You want to go do a little bit of PvP, cause a little bit of mayhem, maybe blow some ships up, maybe possibly get ourselves killed. More than likely get ourselves killed. I'm thinking that's probably what's going to happen.
I would love to if I had beta access, but I'm one of the plebs who does not have, and I have to wait till the open beta to join in on the fun. But I will sit here and chat and talk to you guys, moderate a bit, and write a script in the meanwhile.
Well, there you go. What are you writing a script for, if we may ask?
That is disclosed information.
Oh, you're, okay, well, I'll ask you later, under NDA. You're gonna make me sign a non-disclosure agreement first, of course, right?
I will have to.
Oh, that's okay. I can handle it. I can handle the truth. So, well, then in that case, let's see, does anyone else in Discord want to join in the mayhem? Or should I just go out there and pirate myself and see if I can do it on my own? First of all, let's jump into open play. I'm going to see if I have a combat ship set up. I'm pretty sure I have a vulture somewhere that I can hop into and maybe cause a little bit of damage. I don't know. I haven't done PvP in a really long time, so and plus I have absolutely nothing engineered, which is not going to help at all. Oh, you know what?
Part of the fun.
Yeah, hey, listen, before we do that, since I was so close to Obsidian Orbital, there was something else that I think I wanted to show off in the beta. And for anyone who hasn't seen it, don't spoil it, Greytest, because I found out what it was the other day, and I think it's pretty damn awesome. So let me just make these few more jumps over to...
I mean, people who followed other YouTube content creators probably can guess what it's gonna be.
No spoilers.
But it's still,
no spoilers.
No, I'm not gonna spoil anything. You guys are gonna be amazed. I didn't hear or see it myself either so far, so we'll see.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just looking over at the chat right now. Black Skull Coyote says, "Hello, commanders. Take an Imperial Cutter with 8A prismatics." Yeah, you know the problem with that is if I take an Imperial Cutter, which, first of all, I have absolutely no idea, no clue at all on how to fit that for PvP. Second of all, I don't think I actually have any money right now on this account.
Also, you don't have the Imperial rank to even buy it.
Does that matter if I can go to, whatchamacallit system there and buy all the ships? I have access to...
I don't think you should be able to buy it unless they change that for beta. Even if you see like a Clipper, for example, in the shipyard, and you don't have the appropriate rank, then you cannot buy it. So unless they change it for beta.
I've always bought the bigger ships in the beta. I've flown cutters and corvettes and all kinds of stuff.
Okay, Totster says you can in the beta, so go ahead. Your chance to fly a cutter.
Black Skull the Coyote is saying, by any chance is it Thargoid related? Probably not, as this update has nothing to do with the Thargoids, clearly. No, it doesn't. It's not Thargoid related. And Spike K is saying in game chat, yes, you can buy it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that I can, because I've flown the bigger ships in beta before, and that's never been an issue.
Good.
Yeah. So as far as the surprise that we're going to see when we get over to Maya, no, it has nothing to do with Thargoids. You know, here's a question, because I don't die a whole lot, and I don't blow up my ships a whole lot. If, let's say, for example, I go over to Maya, and then I show this little feature off, and then I blow my ship up, can I get back to the bubble without having to do the whole trip? Can I just, like, rebuy somewhere, or is
you can always pick the Sidewinder, and you will start in your starting system.
Okay.
Or if you do not dock at Obsidian Orbital, you should be able to respawn in your ship at the place where you last docked.
Which I might be able to still show off that feature without actually docking there, because it's I could probably just like do the request docking and stuff and still get that feature. Or I can... I wonder if requesting docking actually counts as docking, or if you actually have to land the ship.
No, okay. You actually have to touch down.
So then maybe what I could do is I can request docking and actually fly into the station, and then without touching down, I'll just start shooting and let the station blow me up. And that'll send me back to the last system. There's a genius idea if I ever had one. I'll just get blown up by the station.
Do not cash in 200 pounds, go directly to jail.
Yes, exactly. Go directly to your last starting system jail. There we go. So, hey, did you see that I have a little intro now? I was able to throw in my intro into the live stream.
I did see that, because I'm one of the chat lurkers who's been here before you even started.
when the timer popped up, you're like, oh boy, I can't wait.
Oh my god,
it's
the Hawk.
It's the Hawk. The Hawk is live streaming. Oh my god, quick, jump in there.
Excitement.
You know what? Since we're getting pretty close, how many jumps away? We're 2 jumps away from Maya right now, so I'm gonna just fly away from the star.
Lee Mitchell says, "Hope you sold that exploration data."
Oh no, I didn't. Shoot. Okay. Well, you know what?
I'm not gonna have that for outfitting then.
No, I really wanted to see how much money I would make from it, so maybe...
Then you're gonna have to dock and kill yourself and respawn in the Sidewinder.
I am, and I'm gonna have to sell all that exploration data. Okay, well, quick poll in the chat. Anyone opposed to me selling a whole pile of exploration data before we get some PvP action started and actually see how much I have?
Can sell whole pages, it shouldn't take too long. I guess we could, like, maybe 5 minutes or so.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I have a lot of exploration data, but I really do want to see how much I've got. Or maybe we should just keep it as a surprise. Maybe I should just keep it as a surprise and see what happens when I come back. I don't know. I'm gonna let the chat decide. If you guys don't mind waiting the few minutes while I dock and check it out and sell all that data just to get an idea, I want to see the dough. Do it. How long can it possibly take? Yeah, well, that's a good question, and I guess we'll find out when I dock. Okay, well, we're still 2 jumps away from Maya, but as you can see, the nebula has greatly changed, and I will tell you that I have looked at the Pleiades through my telescope. In fact, I have and I can pull this up and show you guys, which I will do as soon as I finish this jump. I will show you a picture of the Pleiades that I took with my, well, I think it was my then, it was a kind of a crappy camera, and I don't have a motorized telescope, so I have to do everything manual, which means that you can't really leave the exposure too long, because if you do, the image starts moving. The stars are moving across the sky, and you get a blurring effect. So I was only able to get like maybe a half a second exposure, which really does not do anything in the sky justice when you have like a half a second exposure. All of these images that you see on Google and like from NASA, I mean, these are exposures that are minutes long to hours long, and the NASA ones are days long. I mean, the deep field images, which you should really check out if you haven't seen these, are absolutely spectacular. These are images that were exposed for days. They pointed the telescope in one direction and left the aperture open literally for days on end to capture all that light.
Stunning that you can,
unbelievable,
point the telescopes that precisely to get no blur in the images.
Well,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing what NASA can do. I mean, I'm nowhere near NASA capabilities. Some of you may have seen in other pictures what my telescope actually looks like, and I believe that the image that I'll show you here, I'll just pull this up and get this off of my hard drive.
Damn! Now that I've seen the new features in your presentation in the beta, I'm jealous, because I'm in the game right now myself in the standard game, and I have to deal with the old outfitting.
Oh yeah.
I'm already craving for the new features.
Oh, okay, here. I've got this image. I labeled this one because I think I had posted it somewhere. Let me just see. I think I have...
So annoying. The YouTube chat keeps getting stuck for me for no apparent reason.
Okay, well, I have this image I can show you at least. Let me pull this up real quick. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Live with overlay. Let's add an image. There we go. Add. Browse. Pictures. Okay. Here we go. That's good. So this is pretty interesting, actually, because here we are looking at Maya right now. And I'm going to put this image up on the screen so you guys can see here. So this is a picture that I took with my telescope of the Pleiades. So you can actually see, I labeled the stars. You can see Maya, Electra, Merope, Alcyone, Atlas, and Pleione. This is what it looks like through my telescope when I try to look at the Pleiades.
Nice.
It's not, obviously it certainly doesn't look anything like what it looks like in the game right now, and you can kind of see that ahead of us right there. There's Maya. But you can see that there is some light coming from it. Now the light looks red. That's because, again, I don't have the long exposure times necessary to get the actual effect of the nebulous area around the Pleiades. But there you go. That's
also
that's what Earth, it looks like through a telescope.
On Earth, the blue light is filtered out by the atmosphere.
Ah, very true.
Or parts of it, at least.
Parts of it. So, that was it. Let's switch this back to the regular view. There we go. And let's keep on jumping. So,
yeah, good job on that image, man. Awesome.
Thank you, thank you. What scope do I have? I have two telescopes. I have a 8-inch reflector and a 4-inch Dobsonian. That one I think might have been taken with this. Oh, sorry, what's like a Newtonian. Gosh, I don't even remember. I haven't used the old telescope in ages. The 4-inch one is it's got a glass lens, and the reflector is a mirror lens. That's the simpler way to put it if you're not familiar with how telescopes work. And the one with the glass lens is actually pretty darn good for looking at planets like Jupiter, Mars. You get a really sharp image on those. However, it's not so good for looking at nebula because it doesn't have the same size collector as the 8-inch telescope. So if I want to look at nebula, oh, what is this? Obsidian orbital constructed. I'll have to go check that out. If you want to look at nebula, which I've done a considerable amount of, and it's really cool when you see a nebula for the first time, you want to use that big reflector telescope with as much light collecting power as possible. That one looks like a cannon. It's probably about 4 feet tall, 8 inches diameter. It's really cool looking. Wait for the long winter nights to get your telescope out again. Yeah, Lee Mitchell. I do a lot of sky viewing in the winter as well. You get a much clearer sky in the winter, and I'm sure that somewhere kicking around is a picture of me with like 3 pairs of long johns and 2 gloves and a hat and and a winter coat and all kinds of stuff as I'm sitting out there for like 3 hours freezing my ass off, looking at the stars and going, "Oh my god, that's so cool! Come look!" And anyone who's there with me is like, "No effing way, man! It's minus 30 degrees outside. Have fun looking at your stupid stars." I'm sure everyone who plays Elite Dangerous could appreciate that a little bit more, and if you guys don't have a telescope and you were here, you would love to see what I look at in the telescope in the winter. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The Orion Nebula, by the way, is
Lee Mitchell says you're Canadian, you're immune to cold.
Yeah, that's... maybe not quite immune, but more used to it than you would be. Or not maybe you, but anyone else who's not from Canada. I'm drinking cold coffee right now from McDonald's because it's been sitting on my desk for the past 2 hours while I set up the stream. And I do not have voice attack installed, so I'm just doing my approach here at less than optimal speeds. Sorry if it's taking a little longer than it should. Oh my goodness, I'm being interdicted. Watch me get blown up with all of my exploration data. And sent back and never get to see what's at Obsidian Orbital.
Whatever.
Yeah, but I still don't want to lose all the data. I will not lose this interdiction. However, it's probably going to set me off course from where I wanted to go. Just a tiny little bit. That's okay.
What annoys me about interdictions is that they pull you back as well.
Sometimes, right?
Most of the times, actually, they pull you back a considerable amount. And like if you've been close to the planet, you're usually like several, sometimes even hundreds light seconds away again.
And have they ever fixed the interdiction bug where you literally like fly through planets or stars? I don't know.
I didn't know that you could fly through. I knew that when you would get interdicted and you were getting too close to a star, that you would drop out, and I think your pursuer would not drop into your instance.
Oh. Okay, so no, I'm not hearing what I wanted to hear right now and show off the new thing. That's too bad. I don't know why it said Obsidian Orbital Constructed as a separate option. What is this? Obsidian Orbital Constructed. There must be something beside the orbital station here. Let's go take a look, because it's 26 kilometers away from the station itself. So what do they got? A new construction yard? Or, oh, you know what? It's probably just a beacon. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's a tourist beacon, probably.
It's a tourist beacon.
Those should be somehow distinguished from any other things out there, because it's confusing sometimes the way they're named.
Alright, I am going to go ahead and request docking. Let's see what happens. Shh.
Please reduce your speed, Commander.
No.
Access granted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 2-3.
No, that didn't... Okay, so you know what? Oh, where the hell is this? There is the station right over there. Maybe I do have to go into the station. Let's go ahead and go into the station and see what happens here. And you know what? We'll turn our shields back on just because it's safer when you're going into a station to have shields on, because of some crazy folk like to fly in and blow you up. Landing pad 23 is where? Oh, I still have Oculus. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
Let's go ahead and land and see if we can hear what the hell we wanted to hear when we got here. It is.
We're gonna have to turn the in-game sound up for us to hear it.
Oh, is it a little bit too low? Okay, well here, I'll hover over the landing pad for a second and turn that up. And I'm also going to turn on voice attack real quick. Let's turn that on. Might be loud. Astra, can you hear me?
Affirmative.
Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Sorry, she's a bit loud. I don't know how to turn her sound down. Let's go ahead and turn the in-game sound up. And you know what? Let's turn on some music just because. Why the hell not? Sound effects in-game. Let's turn that up. Let's go ahead and land. Now.
Contact. Dispatching ground crew.
Dispatching ground crew. Okay, so where am I supposed to hear this? Do you have any idea?
I don't.
You don't?
Nope.
Hey, Jamie Volks. How's it going? Hi, Sinclair Research. Oh, there it is. There's no cause for alarm. So, if you hear the voice talking in the back of background at Obsidian Orbital, you may recognize that as another popular YouTuber who is very well known in the Elite Dangerous community. And if you don't know who that is, well, I can point you to his YouTube channel.
Security services will not respond to any distress calls beyond the station base.
There you go. That is Obsidian Ant, Black Skull the Coyote. So Obsidian Ant has now got the audio rights, I suppose you could say, to the PA system in Obsidian Orbital, which is actually kind of cool. I will stay here on the landing pad so we can listen to the beautiful voice of Obsidian Ant as I go ahead. Oh, he's a little muted. It is kind of cool. Someone told me about that yesterday. Actually, not yesterday. It was a couple days ago. Who was it? Shibuka? Was it Shibuka? No. Who was in here with us that told us about that?
Isokicks?
ISOKicks. Maybe, was it ISO? I don't remember. Maybe it was just in chat. Someone told me anyhow. They said, go to Obsidian Orbital and have a listen. And so I had no idea what it was, and then I somehow found it on Reddit accidentally, and I was like, oh, it's Obsidian Ant. So yeah, there we go. Obsidian Ant is in there. Josh, I need to voice a station. Well, if there's like a Hawk Flock or a Hawk Station or something like that, please feel free to petition FDev and let them know, and I will be more than happy to do the PA system on these station voices. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sell my shady AAA Ho system data, as you guys may have seen in the last. By the way, you want to know something funny? So I thought, hey, you know what? It'd be kind of funny. I'll put this on Reddit, because people on Reddit like this kind of silly stuff that's in the game. So I posted a Reddit post, said, the best system for AAA hose, and I put a picture of it, and like 10 minutes later it got removed, and I got a message saying, you're breaking rule number 1, which is you cannot post system names or NPC names in Reddit. And I was like, why?
What?
Yeah, I know, like, what?
As if that was the reason. Oh, come on.
You can't. No, apparently it is in the rules list. NPC names and system names, you're not allowed to post that. It has to be content about the game, but not NPC names or system names. So you're not allowed to post game names in Reddit. Otherwise, they pull them down. And I was like, that's freaking funny as hell.
I'm curious about the precedent which has caused those rules, because I cannot think of anything.
I mean, come on. A shady AAA ho system? I can't post that on Reddit? Give me a break. Anyhow, for those of you who hadn't seen that yet, there it is right there. It's a shady AAA ho system. Apparently the greatest system in the galaxy. I'm going to go ahead and sell some data here. So we're starting off basically at 19 million. Let's go ahead and just start selling. And hopefully with this interface being faster, Oh, God. Oh, it's not going to be faster at all, because I'm going to have... I am the first one to discover a shady AAA host system. Oh my God. You know what? I just realized if we do this, this is going to take a long time, because all of these are going to be first discoveries. You know, maybe I shouldn't do this now. Because there's no way to skip that, is there?
Not really, no.
Well, it's...
You can speed it up a bit by skipping it each time, but
oh, wait,
still
yeah,
takes a while.
I can. Hang on. Can I just click on this when it pops up?
Yeah.
No, I can't. No, you know what, guys? We're not going to do this. This is going to take frickin' forever.
Well, you're gonna have to stay curious about your earnings then.
Well, it's nice to see that each page is worth around 2 million credits. I mean, look at that. 2 million per page. Not too bad.
Well, that's gonna vary a bit.
Yeah, obviously, but I did a lot of... And you know what? These are from the Blay Hypi sector. I mean, I remember those. Those are when I first started, and I was doing... Gosh, I wish I could see, like, how many pages I had. Next 50... Or maybe I can. No, each one of those is going to take a long time to load up too, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. God, you know... The value of these systems now is so much higher than it was before. Like, I'm a little upset about this. Like, look.
A little.
Look at what I was scanning. Look at this system. Value 400, 400, 400, 5,800, 500. Look how many planets I scanned in these damn things. You know, like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for the new players that are just starting out, definitely, because they're not going to have as hard a time, but it also kind of reversely devalues the work of previous explorers a bit. I mean, they're still going to keep their elite status, so whatever, but, you know, they were out there for years on end, probably, and they've earned next to nothing, like, comparably to what they earn now.
Yeah. Yeah, next to nothing. Basically nothing. It's a shame. Oh well, with all the... Well, we'll never find out, unfortunately, because I'm going to blow up my ship. Otherwise, we will literally sit here for hours selling all that data because of the time it takes to load each page. I'll just do a live stream on that when I eventually do get back. It's going to be one live stream of me selling all my data and just laughing about how little money I got for it.
I didn't think about the first discoveries. Those slow it down considerably.
Astro volume levels. I found in my volume mixer that there's for voice attack. What is that? So Dave says, no, the vocal fry would cause a subspace distortion. Is someone trying to blow me up? Alright. Let's go ahead and launch and blow myself up. What a shame. I really wanted to find out how much all this stuff is going to get me. I guess it'll have to be a surprise. That's all we can do.
Yep.
Alright, and yes, I am on my main account right now, and after I blow myself up, I'm going to return back to the bubble. Let's pull up the guns. Let's pull up some guns here. Don't tell me what to do. Let's try out the new railguns. Let's see. Let's turn these on. We don't need the shield generator because we're going to get ourselves blown up awful quick.
Attention all pilots. Landing procedures must be completed in the prescribed time limit.
Let's turn on the pulse lasers. Let's see if we can blow something up in the meantime. Why the hell not? Oh, don't need. I can't disable the... What? Why can't I turn off the advanced discovery scanner? Is there any reason why I can't turn the power off on that thing? Or my cargo rack?
I think that's maybe included with your sensors. I don't know.
Really? Interesting.
Your cargo rack shouldn't consume any power in the first place.
Okay, well then, who is this in front of me here? It's Commander Toddster! What's up, Toddster? Let's go ahead and, why not, we'll go out in a blaze of glory. Fire groups, turn on my pulse lasers too. And let's, blow up some poor unsuspecting NPC.
Well, Lee Mitchell, that's not an issue because he literally has to do one mission and then he has the money to afford anything he wants to.
Yeah, pretty much, right? I can do one passenger mission and get all kinds of money. Alright, well here goes nothing. Goodbye, cruel world.
Scrambling system security.
So long, suckers.
Stand down, Commander.
Well, that didn't take long at all, did it? No shields, insta-killed by the station. Woo! Alright, let's go back and get to the bubble. My ship has been destroyed. Choose an option. Let's go to the free Sidewinder. And purchase. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, right, my stored ships. Purchase. You know, honestly, I think that when you land at a station, your ship should automatically interface and start uploading your exploration data so that you could sell it at a later date instead of having to go through pages and pages of it. I mean, it is stored in your profile there somewhere, so why not just transfer it over to the station? I mean, it's really not doing anything different than just storing on a station profile instead of your ship's profile. And then sell the data later on to claim your bonuses.
Pretty sure that's not how the game handles it in the background.
Well, I don't really know how the game handles it in the background, but it would be awful nice if they did something like that, because honestly, having to sit down and sell it... I mean, that way explorers can just kind of like go out and collect the data and send it back. Honestly, I think it's a slap in the face to explorers who spend so much time exploring the galaxy to have to come back and spend hours selling the data.
May I remind you that just like, I don't know, 2 years ago or so, we didn't have the option to sell a whole page. We would literally have to sell each system by hand.
I do remember that.
Those were the times.
I do remember that. I never actually had to do that. Well, maybe I did. I think when I first started, I did like some... oh, right. My first exploration.
My first expeditions, same, yeah.
I went to the Orion Nebula. It took me 3 days to get there because I wasn't, well, I wasn't going like crazy explorer and I wasn't in a proper exploration ship. I think I did it in a Diamondback, as a matter of fact. And no, it couldn't have been a Diamondback. They didn't exist at the time. I don't remember what I did.
I went
maybe
to
a Cobra.
NGC 7822 in an ASP back in the days.
Well, let's see where I have my vulture stored, and gosh darn it, I just realized I will actually have to fly over to it. So, by golly, it's gonna be a long ride. Let's see what we've got here. I've got a Viper and an Eagle. Well, the Viper's not too far. That's a Mark IV. I could head myself over there.
Did they fix the markers on the galaxy map? Like, do your ships now show up in the place where they actually are?
I sure hope so.
Go check your shipyard. You can see the locations in the transfer menu there. The actual locations.
Starport services. There is no shipyard here.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, interesting. That's why I was going to the galaxy map instead. Unfortunately, we have to do this the old-fashioned way and find where the hell... Okay, so this is the Viper Mark IV. Yeah, route plotting failed because I don't actually have anything that's going to get me there. Oh, crap and a half. Are you serious? I can't even get there? Okay, well, I'll have to jump to a system nearby that has a shipyard, and I'll grab myself a hauler, and then, let's see, where is my... Where the heck is it? Where's my vulture? There it is. Okay.
You're gonna have to haul halibut.
I am gonna have to haul arse. Okay, well, I'll just bookmark that system. And we will see, what do I have in here? Gooch Terminal? Yeah, we'll fly to Gooch Terminal. They probably have a shipyard there.
CND just said the Unlimited class, all weapons free basically, a speed run to Sajay record is now 2 hours and 12 minutes.
That's, yeah, and you know what? That's going to be greatly reduced with the addition of the neutron boost feature in the galaxy map.
The road plotting, yeah.
For anyone who hasn't seen that, that's in the route plotting features here. I'm just going to pull that up in the galaxy map and show this off because it is absolutely fantastic. When you go to plot a course, you have this use jet cone boost, and you can enable it, which will now select any neutron stars along the route. I had a little bit of a difficulty with it the other day. It seemed to give me some kind of weird glitch, though, because like I plotted it, and oh no, it was because I didn't.
No, yeah, you didn't fully charge
the drives.
And that's one point which is a small disadvantage because I think it also uses white dwarfs, and white dwarfs only give you a boost of 25%. So those are not actually worth your time going into the cone, boosting your FSD, taking the little damage you get from that, and then keep going.
Right.
It's just faster to do normal jumps across those, but I don't think you can separate between neutrons and white dwarfs, right?
Well, you know what? Having the hull limpet repair drones now is going to make a big difference because you'll be able to repair any damage you take.
It's still cool. I'm just saying it's not worth the time if you're going for pure speed.
Right. It's really going to make cargo space a more required option for exploration, though. You know, because you're going to want those repair limpets, and you need cargo rack space for that.
Yeah. Again, bigger exploration ships don't have trouble with that, but it is to be considered on smaller ones like the DBX and maybe the ASP is still.
Oh, I wish that they would... You know, I know that Elite Dangerous, or FDev was saying they didn't want to do this and have different classes of ships, but gosh, I wish that they did. Dedicated exploration ship, dedicated mining ship, dedicated combat ships, like stuff like that. I mean, obviously, you're not going to go exploring in a Vulture, right? So you could say the Vulture is a very combat-related ship.
Yeah, I don't see the need for a class system per se in Elite Dangerous because the ships do have distinct features or attributes. But what I do have to note is that I wish there were more distinct ships. Like, most of the ships in the game are somewhat multi-purpose. There's only a few which are really bad or really good at something specific.
Yeah.
And that's what I kind of dislike. I wish there was more distinction between the ships.
Yeah, I'm getting interdicted. But you know what? I mean, like, if a ship says ASP Explorer, right? You would assume it's an exploration ship, or Diamondback Explorer. Don't give it so many weapon slots. Give it something that's going to make it more viable for exploration. Or make slots that you need for exploration that take, like, hard points or something, you know? I mean, obviously that's not in the game
For example,
yet.
yeah. Like actual scanners that you fit to a weapon hard point, and then you have to deploy them, you have to align them, etc. Yeah, I mean, this is the beta. I don't know how feature complete this beta is. Like, if apart from of course the whole stories kind of stuff with the Thargoids, what else they might have kept in the back room for now. But we will see once the actual 2.4 update comes up.
Yeah, and it has been said on Reddit and a few other places, the Frontier forums, that it really feels like the features are quite light right now in 2.4 beta. Obviously, this is not the full feature set. What we're seeing is just a fraction of what's going to come in 2.4. You know, the addition to the quality of life changes with, like, the exploration jumps, 20,000 light-year jump plotting, all of that stuff is fantastic.
Absolutely.
But they did say that moving forward from 2.4, they want to really take a look at the core gameplay and change that.
And we're going to hear about that at Frontier Expo.
Exactly, and that's not that far off, guys. That's a couple of months away, I think it is.
Not even. 1.5 months.
1.5 months, so yeah, man, the time flies. Hopefully we'll get that soon. We'll get a lot more information about what's actually going to happen in 2.4 and beyond. So, very exciting.
Unfortunately, I still didn't hear back from Bo. What's gonna be up there?
About live streaming?
Yeah, I hit her up. yeah, for an opportunity to live stream from the show, or just you know,
because if you
do
haven't heard,
something
guys,
there.
Greatest is going to be there. He is going to be reporting live from his cell phone. Hopefully, that's what you should do, man. Just do
My
like
cell
what I
phone is
did.
probably faster than my actual internet.
Probably, right?
But then again, I'm gonna be in London. I do hope that the here East Center does have some proper internet connection.
Yeah, maybe a Wi-Fi connection they'll let you use.
We'll see. Yeah, what we can do there, and I'll certainly be around to report back to you guys.
Well, what we could do at the very worst case is I can do a live stream while you're there, and you can just jump in on Discord from your cell phone. And
we'll figure something out. You will hear from me live from the stage in whatever way we will figure out.
He's gonna do his best for us, guys. That's what he's saying.
I will.
We're gonna
Bros,
try our best.
Bros represent.
Represent. All right. Just out of curiosity, how long would it take to actually transfer my vulture here? Let's see. Oh, 36 minutes. No, thank you. I don't have anything else that I can transfer. All right. So you know what? We'll just grab a hauler and jump quickly over to my vulture, and then we'll see if anyone wants to. Oh, wait a second. You know what you were saying is I could just do one mission and get tons and tons of money, right? Let's see what missions they offer here.
Yeah, just have to find one of those billion credits reward missions. And
Yeah, let's take a look and see if they actually offer those here, because we did see one for what, like 97 million the other day. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, but somebody in chat said they saw a 19 billion credits reward mission.
Well, here's one for 126 million.
That's not bad, but it's not gonna get you quite up there to a cutter.
No, and I can't accept that one anyhow, but that's 126 million. Here's 183 million. Oh my god. And look at these. It's a 14 light year jump. I don't understand. That's one jump. It's ridiculous, these missions, man.
I think all they did is pretty much crank up the rewards by a factor of 10 or 100, I don't know. Something like that.
I don't know. It's crazy. Not all of them are like that, though. You know, I mean, there's some very normal missions here. I haven't seen anything for $1 billion
I mean,
yet.
you have to keep in mind that even in the normal game, you also have quite cheap bow missions, like 20,000 credits reward or something.
Yeah, of course.
So there is a pretty large span of rewards.
All right, well, let's go ahead and what can I buy here?
General Ghost offers you a multi-crew slot in his vet.
Oh, that could be fun. We could also test out multi-crew. Well, General Ghost, I'll tell you what. If I come and join you with multi-crew, we are going to blow people up. That is the goal. I want to go PvP. So if you are intent on taking your cutter or your vet and having me jump in on a gun slot, and we go to that CG and we start shooting people, because I want to test this bounty system and I want to see what we can do in terms of blowing some people up, then I am full on down for joining your Corvette and jumping into multi-crew. What say you? What say you? That was my who was that from Lord of the Rings? What say you? Oh, that's Aragorn says that to the ghosts in the cave.
Yeah.
He's trying to get them on his side. I have to get her first, he says. The sand vet? Sinclair Research remembers that. Remember the sand vet when it was underneath the ground? It was just like...
I do.
That was pretty funny. Okay, and start the game too? Okay, well, I'm guessing that means that he's down. So that's actually way better than me getting... Okay, well, while you start the game and go and get her, let me go ahead and purchase a hauler and at least fly out to my vulture. So if I want to do this later on, I can do this as well. You will permanently sell your Sidewinder. Oh no, not my Sidey. Goodbye, little Sidey. I'll miss you. So I bought something yesterday that I have not owned in about 15 years, and you guys are going to laugh at me. I bought a microwave. I have not owned a microwave in 15 years. I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, technology, woo, catch up with the 21st century. But yeah, I've not owned a microwave in a really, really long time because I never really had a need to use one. I have a toaster oven if I want to heat stuff up, and I'm a patient guy. You know, like I'll throw stuff into the toaster oven and wait 15 minutes because I don't really care. Sit down and read the news or catch up on Reddit or something like that. But now I have a microwave, which is probably going to save me a little bit of time. Oh, see, Andy8P says I've never owned one. Well, I guess I'm not alone. That's fantastic. I'm happy to hear that I'm not the only person who doesn't use microwaves. Hashtag old school. All right, let's do a quick outfitting on this. Did I buy an eagle? Whoops. Wrong ship. There's a Commander 40% move. Okay, let's buy a hauler. Let's see if we can do this right this time. General Ghost says, wanna drag me in the chat? Yeah, give me 1 sec, General Ghost. Let me just quickly outfit the hauler, and because I'm gonna jump down to the Vulture. Get yourself set up and settle in for a few minutes. Let me get down to my Vulture, and then as soon as I'm at the Vulture, I will jump into multi-crew with you and drag you down into the channel. So, we don't need...
I can do that for you.
Well, hang on, because we don't need him in here just yet. We're going to wait till we get the multi-crew up and running. No offense, General Ghost, but I like to hear the sound of my own voice for now. and Grey Test has got such a soothing sound.
He's actually talking about the voices in his head.
Is he? The voice is in my head. Oh, is he? Oh, me. Me.
Yeah.
Me. Oh.
Yeah.
Am I?
Third person.
You see, I told you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something funny, actually. This morning, I don't remember if I took my pain pills or not. Because this is the thing about these pain pills, is they make you forget. Very forgetful with these damn pain pills. It's convenient. It's absolutely horrible, actually. And so here I am. I sat down and I started the live stream, or I was getting the live stream set up, and I was like, did I take my pills this morning? I don't remember. And then I realized, since I'm going to be sitting down, I really don't want to be in a lot of pain. So I was like, shit, you know what? I better just take them again, just to be sure. So I don't know if I double dosed on these pills today, and if I'm acting a little funny, there is a possibility that I may have taken a double dosage. So there is that. I'm just gonna say that is a possibility. If I start going cross-eyed during the stream, it could just be the fact that I took extra pills, and so yeah. That's what we're looking at. Let's go to a shield generator, because I do feel a little wonky, I'm not going to lie. I feel a little bit... Woo! And it could have something to do with that.
Light in the head?
A little light in the head. It's also freaking smoking hot in my room right now. The way I set up my living... And I'm going to just talk about this while I set up my ship. The way I set up my living room is I don't actually have a wall-mounted TV anymore. I have my projector, and I used to have the TV mounted on the wall behind it, but the TV that I wanted to mount, I have the wrong wall mount rack, so and it doesn't have a stand. So right now there's no TV behind my projector screen, which means I'm using the projector for everything. And I took the wall-mounted TV and I brought it into my bedroom, because it has a stand, and that's what's sitting up on the dresser next to me. And that thing is like a freaking heater. I swear to God, you turn it on and it just radiates heat. So my room is probably like 5 degrees hotter than what it really ought to be right now because of that TV. And I opened the window to try to get some air in here, but it's like 33 degrees outside right now. So that just made the room hotter. And so I closed the window, and I said, screw it. I'm just going to suffer with the heat. So I've got a combination of like heat stroke and double dosing on my fun pills over here. And that could be why I'm acting a little weird. I don't know. So, I think I've got this set up. I should have a decent jump range now. How do I check my jump range?
4 panel.
It's
the right-hand side panel.
under functions, right? I got a 25 light year jump range. That ought to do. Okay, let's go ahead and just quickly jump over to my vulture, and then I will multi-crew into a general ghost, and we'll drag him down here in the channel so that we can...
Yeah, I think I actually might have to leave you guys for now because I need to finish this today. So...
No, what are you talking about? We won't be having any of that. I'm sorry, man.
General Ghost will have to jump in for me and keep you guys entertained.
I just don't accept that at all.
I don't care. Whatever. You're not my mommy.
You ain't the boss of me. I can't believe you would do this to me. There, let's go.
I'm so rude, I know. But I'm okay with that.
Neutron star jump in there. Fine. Well, will you at least hang on and chill out with me here for like a couple more minutes? I miss you.
Yeah, sure.
Love you, man. What's Turgeon doing? Turgeon is AFK, isn't he?
I haven't heard or seen him in a while. I mean, he's always hanging out in Discord, and sometimes he's chiming in with a witty comment, but apart from that...
Probably hard at work at the next episode of Turgeon's Travels, I'm sure.
He better be.
Either that or counting sheep in his backyard. I don't know. One or the other. I'm pretty sure that's all you have to do where he lives. Count the sheep out back. So let's see. We've got... Oh, it's only 8 jumps. I'll be there in less than 5 minutes. So just chill with me until I get there. And please, 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 hang out. Be my friend.
Okay.
Come on, please be my friend.
If I really have to.
You certainly do. Playing Elite on painkillers is fun. NDP, you're absolutely right. I think it would be more fun if I was able to play Elite in VR on painkillers, but I can't live stream and play Elite at the same time in VR, unfortunately, because I can't see the chat.
Commander Spider says get a daily pillbox so you know for sure. That's confusing, because the word pillbox also means something else.
You know, it does? What does pillbox mean?
Pillbox is like a small bunker, like a gun, armored gun emplacement.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I know what you're talking about now. It's like a military emplacement where they have like the little slot with the guns in it. I know exactly what you're talking about now. I remember there was a game I played when I was a kid on my Apple IIe. It was called Rescue Raiders. And if anyone, well, I know we have a lot of old school folks in the chat just like me. You may or may not have ever played this game. It was a combat type of game. Oh, God, one of my favorite games. My dad and I used to play this. I remember there were some evenings when he and I would stay up till like 1 o'clock in the morning playing this damn game. And it was such a simple game, too. You basically had a 2D side-scrolling thing, and you pressed keys on the keyboard to generate certain units, and basically they would just generate and come from your base and start moving across the screen, and the goal was to get them to the enemy base, and you had a helicopter that you flew around, and once you generated them, they just kind of like chugged along on their own, and you had to defend them with the helicopter, and each different unit had strengths and weaknesses, and you would encounter the enemy, and you could send units into the pillboxes, and they would shoot at other enemy units, which was kind of cool. Does anyone remember that? Rescue Raiders, I believe, was the name of the game. I am curious if anyone in chat remembers that. And getting a daily pillbox spider is something I absolutely should do.
How does Raiders fit together? How does that make sense?
You know, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it was like rescuing... I have no freaking clue. And I'm pretty sure that was the name of the game. I'm gonna look it up just to see if I'm not completely... Hold on. There's a neutron star. Let's not fly directly into it. I'm like all tabbed out and flying into a neutron star. That's great. Let's see if I can actually supercharge my drive this time too, and then I'll look it up. Or maybe someone in the chat can look it up. How long does this take? There we go. Supercharged. Okay. Excellent. There we go, 37.4. Okay, Rescue Raiders. Rescue Raiders Apple IIe. Yeah, that's what it was called. Rescue Raiders. Oh my god! I wonder if they have a virtual Apple II. I should download that virtual app. I could play Rescue Raiders again. God, that game was so much fun. They have a video of it on YouTube. I want to put it up here. And yeah, you guys should check it out if you like. If you're old school like me and you remember Apple II games, you'd probably appreciate it. I don't think there's a single millennial that would ever want to play that game. They'd be like, "What the frig is this? What kind of graphics are these, dude?"
Don't underestimate my powers.
Oh, it just, you know what? Everyone in the chat right now should just quickly go look at Rescue Raiders Apple II and look at the graphics that you see. And that was awesome. I mean, those were good graphics. Cavill Liver Club says, "Sorry, bros, had a fuel rat incident." Oh, and
Whoopsie.
Dave missed the beginning. Dave, you missed the fact that I have an intro now. By the way, I'm not using regular OBS. I'm using the OBS Studio now, which I gotta say, I spent a little bit of time getting used to it this morning, and it's fantastic. God, it's so much better than the old OBS. You could transition from scene to scene easier. You can make changes while you're streaming, and then pop those changes in. It's awesome. Absolutely love it. All right, let's see how much this ship overheats. I was 1.03 light years away from the star Hutton moment. Oh, man. Oh, you had the fuel rat incident. I thought you meant you were off on the fuel rat rescue mission, Cavill.
No, I have to say, I'm definitely missing, like, the NVIDIA tessellation tech in there. Looks a little bit edgy.
What you mean in Rescue Raiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, the depth of field is a little off. No anti-aliasing.
the screen blur not there. Poor execution.
Oh my god. Could you do me a favor? Can you grab just a quick image? I'm gonna throw it up on the screen just for a second.
Of the gameplay or of the screen title?
Of the gameplay. Or the screen title that actually shows gameplay in the screen title. Very advanced. I will say one thing about games on the Apple IIe. There was no such thing as early access. When you got a game, it was complete, okay? It wasn't like, buy now and we'll add features in as it goes along, because you could never patch the game ever. Once you bought it, there was no way to patch the game. There was no way to get patches, because there was no internet. So, game developers made games that were actually complete, and you could play them as soon as you installed them with all the features that the game had to offer. It was a fun time. It was the golden years of gaming. There was none of this early access, update 2.4. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Elite Dangerous and I love all the games that are out now, but the fact that you can buy a game that's only 10% complete, it's such a strange thing, you know?
It's not always for the better, yeah.
No, it is not always for the better.
Some companies, some games did it actually quite well, but others kind of fell on their face with doing early access.
Okay, here's... I love it. I gotta post this picture up. Let me just save this real quick. No, live stream August 19. There we go. Save. And let's go back into OBS and just show you this picture real quick. Browse. God, it's hilarious. D drive live stream August 19. Okay. Oh, fantastic. There it is, folks. Oh god, you got a color one. Greatest. I didn't even have color in Rescue Raiders. Mine was just green and black.
There's some other versions in there.
Wow.
With different kind of color schemes.
I never saw the game in color. What an improvement.
There's not too many different screenshots on there, at least with Google.
So what you're looking at right now, I mean, there were color monitors. I know that color monitors existed back then. I didn't have one for my Apple II. I had a black and green monitor, which many of you will probably remember. I think my school had a color monitor. But it was rare. You didn't have color monitors on every computer. Black and green was pretty much common. It was, well, white, black, and green. That's pretty much all you had. White, black, and green. I don't know why.
Hold on.
But...
So... Where is it? I saw one before.
But that's what the game looked like, basically. I'll just put that back up. So that little helicopter is what you flew, and you had to drop these little dudes, and you can see like this little medical thing with like the floating balloon over it. Those were like air bombs that you could, if you flew into with your helicopter,
your game looked more like that, right?
Let's see. Yeah, there you go. That's what my game looked like here. I'll put this one up too because it's just hilarious. Why is it doing this? I gotta save the image. Okay, there, saved. Let's pull this one up real quick. So, yeah, my game looked more like that. That's exactly what it looked like. Beautiful. Beautiful green and black. And man, was it fun. So you have your lives. Those are the 3 little helicopters up in the top left. And there was an enemy helicopter. It was controlled by AI. I gotta tell you, that enemy helicopter AI was genius. Genius. He gave us quite the challenge. And it was a single-player game. You couldn't play 2 people, so unfortunately. But my dad and I would play, and we'd hit buttons. We didn't even know what button generated what. I think we just hammered buttons and hoped for the best. I've got 1 jump left to my vulture. And you see, Greytest, you're having so much fun, you don't want to work on any script. Script for what?
It's actually hard, because I never did a script before.
Oh, scripts are easy, man. Come on.
I'm having trouble.
So easy. No, I'm kidding. Come on. Really? I hate scripts. That's my whole Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy series is scripted, and spend hours writing these darn scripts and trying to think of what to come up next. Alright, here we are. I'm pretty sure that I am docked. Where am I docked? Fleming? I don't know. Let's see where my ships are. Fleming Enterprises? Yeah. There they are. Let's go to Fleming and dock there. 4,900 light seconds away. Let's take a look at the chat. Similar to Fort Apocalypse on Commodore 64. Yeah. Hey, Drados, how's it going, man? Can't wait for 100-year anniversary of Elite. 100. Well, yeah, you certainly can't wait for the 100th anniversary because you won't live that long.
You don't know that.
Well, it's true. There have been some breakthroughs recently in science. I read ScienceDaily.com on a regular basis, and they were showing that someone had recently found part of the brain that is responsible for aging, and they injected something into a mouse and extended the mouse's life, and it actually reversed many of the aging symptoms, I suppose you could say, and the mouse lived longer and was younger and healthier. So that's interesting. I can't wait. Sign me up. Sign me up. I'll take the needle. Give it to me. I'm down. Yeah. So yeah, maybe we might see the 100-year anniversary if the mouse tests worked. Shoplifter. I remember Shoplifter. That was also a fun game.
Gonna tell you though, that game is not gonna be the same. You're gonna have actual Hollow Me into actual spaceships to play the game.
General Ghost, if you're saying that you can't tell if I'm trying to avoid you, I'm certainly not trying to avoid you. I have you can tell when I'm reading the chat. If you're typing something in chat and you don't see my head go all the way over, cranked to the right like that, that's because I'm not reading the chat, because the chat is way over on another screen. So I only look over when I've got a second, and once I got you in voice here, then I'll ignore you. I'll ignore you properly. That's way back in the day when multiplayer was Ready Player One. Yeah, Ready Player One. Hey, speaking of Ready Player One, who is it that's making the movie on Ready Player One? That is, if it's Steven Spielberg is doing Ready Player One?
No clue.
He's gonna slap me, he says. Slap you right across your stupid face. Let's see. Ready Player One is being made by... Here we go. Yeah, it's Steven Spielberg. So this is a book that came out a long time ago. It's adapted from the book, which I had the joy of listening to on an audiobook by Ernest Cline. I listened to that while I was playing Elite Dangerous, as a matter of fact. It's a fantastic book. Really cool dystopian future. And there's trailers out for it now. If you never heard of it, you should go check out the trailer. Spielberg is making a basically a remake of the book in movie format, and it's going to be really cool. It's all about video games and virtual reality in the future. 100 Years of Elite will be in 2084. Well, some people will be around for that. The millennials will probably be around for that. I will probably not be around for that. 2084, that's 60 years from now. I'd be over 100 years old. 7.7% of humanity is statistically immortal as of now. I don't know how you figured that out, Zini, but that's a very interesting fact that you're stating there.
It's an alternative fact.
Alternative fact, right. Alternative fact.
Alright guys, I'm gonna have to leave you here. So you go ahead, drag General Ghost in so you can finally ignore him properly, and I'll catch you around.
Alright, well why don't you, if you don't mind, just drag him in here for me before you hop out, and
I will do.
I'm gonna go land at Fleming Enterprises, where I am a valued and respected member. Take it easy, Great Test. Thanks, everyone.
So long, suckers.
Let's get some thank yous in chat for Great Test joining in us with us here, and make sure to go check out his YouTube channel. He can put a link in the chat if he wants to, or you can just click on his name and find out what he is scripting, because he has been doing some interesting things on his YouTube channel as of late. All right, Great Test, thanks so much for joining in. And General Ghost, are you in here?
No, I'm not here.
You're not here? Okay, well then we'll just continue to ignore you. How's it going, man?
You are as loud as... Well,
You cut off. I didn't even hear what you said.
you are loud. That's what I
I
said.
am loud.
I changed it, don't worry.
Okay.
I'm
I'm not too
just
worried.
refitting the ship.
Make your way to landing pad.
Refitting for some PvP?
I just need a few shield cell banks and stuff.
Okay. And to all the bros that are watching right now, anyone who feels so inclined to join us in PvP is more than welcome to do so. Hey, geez, reckless. I get fined for reckless flying.
Warning.
God damn you.
Alert.
Did you see that? I was not flying recklessly. I was respecting my corridor and came in for a very gentle landing, very slow, and
I don't know.
asshole just bumped into me. Okay, so anyone who is feeling so inclined to come join us for some PvP, you are more than welcome to. We are going to go do this in the CG, so just a word of warning to all the bros who happen to be in the CG right now. We will be attacking without discretion.
Join us or die.
Join us or die! And please join us. That would be a lot of fun. So, let's go ahead and enter the hangar here. And
Anything to sell? Okay, there you go. I got a fine too for reckless flying. I don't know what they are talking about, to be honest with you.
you got a fine too? Isn't that ridiculous?
They should respect the biggest ship in the game entering the hangar.
Well, I'm like the smallest ship in the game, and I still got fined. And literally, if you watch the stream, I was coming in slow, and on the green light side, I mean, there was no reason for me to get a fine there. Screw you guys, I'm good home. Okay, let's go to the shipyard.
I usually never get a fine when I'm in my Cobra and boosting in with 560 kilometers per hour or whatever the metric is.
Look at that, the most useless multi-crew seat in the game in the Vulture right here. And one additional multi-crew seat. Whoop-de-doo, who wants to join me and fire my chaff off for me?
Nah, it's for the passenger mission. Passengers, you know.
What do you mean? What am I gonna do with a multi-crew passenger mission?
I don't know. Like, the multi-crew person is the passenger for role-playing purposes or something.
Oh, like they're my flight assistant, you know, like the in-flight crew. So as the passengers are sitting in the storage, I'd be like, "Hey, would you do me a favor, multi-crew? Can you go down there and just see if they need a drink? You know, see if they need any refreshments."
No. They are the ones who spam the happiest day of my life quotes from the Beluga.
Oh, that's it. Sure. All right, let's go to the... Oh, I didn't want to go to shipyard. I wanted to go to outfitting.
Do you want to read the Pirates Federation Secrecy Tourist Beacon while I'm here in the Founders World?
What's that?
Founders World. You know, Jameson Memorial, Pirates Federation Secrecy, a Tourist Beacon.
Pilots Federation, you said. I thought you said Pirates Federation. I was like, there's a Pirates Federation? Where is this?
Of course. The superpower. The Pirates superpower.
The Pirates Federation. I want to change my guns, is what I want to do. Do I want to change my guns? No. I guess I'll keep them.
Orcon is the Pirates. And I think Yuri is the player major power, isn't it?
What am I touting on this ship right now? I have pulse laser and a burst laser. Why am I doing a gimbaled pulse and a burst? I guess that's okay. That'll do. Let's see what else I've got. I've got chaff, point defense. I got a kill warrant scanner. We don't need a kill warrant scanner because we're going to be pirating. So, well, we could try a shield booster, but it's never going to work. Yeah, how did what happen?
Zachary is the 9th in power play, and he's going down. How the hell did that happen?
You are asking the wrong person, my friend. I have not paid one attention to power play since it opened.
Me neither.
When power play first started, I jumped into power play. I realized that in my power play's home system, I was getting interdicted every 30 seconds, and I said, "This is stupid," and I exited power play. And I don't even remember what I did it for. There was some reason why I did it, but.
Though I do know the reason why the Alliance is always on top. Because the Empire and Federation players go after each other and completely ignore the Alliance, and they do whatever they want, technically.
We'll do that. What else do I need? I have frame shift. I don't need the frame shift drive interdictor because...
No, you don't.
I'm going to be right at the CG, so... Well, I mean, maybe. Maybe I do. Because I want to, if I do bring the Vulture over there, I want to pull people out of Super Cruise, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll hang on to it.
Maybe if everything goes wrong, I can show you the Neutron Star, which I sent you the pictures of, near the bubble.
Neutron Star? Oh yeah, that's right, you did send me some pictures. Let's rename the ship. The Violator.
Crash and Burn.
No.
Crash and Burn. Why?
It's the Violator. That's what I'm going for. I don't own any nameplates, though. I have to buy them. So
the nameplate is only to see it on the ship.
Yeah,
everyone can still see the name.
I kind of like these nameplates, though. They're kind of cool with the... where was it? I just saw it. Or maybe it was just loading. It looked like bullets. But this is kind of cool because it kind of shows, like, how many ships you've blown up kind of deal.
Yeah. Like how in World War II the Shermans usually had the enemy tanks painted on it.
Yep. No, these are great.
Did that too.
I actually have not looked at any of these. Some of these decals or decals are just gorgeous. I love it. I'm gonna have to buy some.
Yeah, buy it.
Oh, look at the pirate ones too. Of course, I always support. Oh, I love this skull. Oh my god.
Skulls for the skull throne.
Vulture tours, they can do the double... Someone was watching my stream the other day, they could do the double stick thing, yeah. They really could. Henka, what am I doing? You were about to build a battle beluga? Well, Henka, bring your battle beluga over to the CG. We're going to do some pirating and test out the new bounty system and maybe blow some people up. I'm just checking out a couple of these decals. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There's the I have killed many people decal. Anyhow, I'm not buying any decals right now, but we are going to change this to the pirate one.
If we really want to try it out, then we should get someone to blow up first, like some victim, someone volunteering to see how the Pilots Federation bounty works.
No, we're just gonna blow some people up instead. Hey.
Yeah, someone in a Sidewinder.
Oh, you know what? My ship kits are actually not on this account. They are on my other account, so I can't pimp out this one here other than just putting the skulls on there. Okay, well, good enough. That ought to do. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to need a fuel scoop if I'm going to make it over there. Do I have a fuel scoop on this thing? No, I don't.
Just put an extra fuel tank in.
I don't know if I'll make it over to the CG with an extra fuel tank. Let's see.
You can always check on the Gulf map.
I am going to do that right now. See how far away I
Especially
am.
with the neutron jumps.
Yeah, but I'm in a vulture. So...
And...
And I'm in a vulture.
You still have more jump range than the Corvette.
It's 176 light years. I can do the jet cone boost, just cuz. That will give me 17 jumps over there. No, you know what? We're not going to get the vulture over there today. How far away from the CG are you, by the way? Because we're going to end the stream 45 minutes from now. So a few jumps? Okay. So I will go ahead, and whenever you are ready, you can invite me to your multi-crew. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and do some
Josh
PvP.
Hawkins, invite the crew. Not bounty hunting. Let's say...
Pirating.
Piracy.
Pirating. We're going pirating.
Yarr!
Yar, we be pirating. There's the multi-crew request from General Ghost. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see if the game crashes.
Caffeine Liver Club says, for science! Yeah, it is for science.
Oh, there you are.
Hello! So,
Oi.
now I need to know how to do this. Seat 1, multi-crew
We have a few
options.
weapons to use. Just try them out before we go anywhere.
Yeah, the question is, how do I get into a gunner roll? Because I don't remember what the darn bindings are for
The
it.
down thing and select roll, I think.
The down thing? What the hell is the down
Yeah.
thing?
Like the number 3. I don't know, the helm, all fighters, the salvage crew, that's what I usually is.
That actually isn't popping up.
Then it should be a choose roll.
Oh,
button
there we go.
somewhere.
There we go. Oh, and you've got fighters in here too. Okay, I might even just jump into a fighter. What loadout do you have for these things? Oh, perfect. Plasma and point defense. Oh, I love it. Oh my god.
Pulse lasers and beam lasers.
Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with gimbaled beams and heat sinks. Oh, I'm so happy right now.
I
Okay.
just have to restrict you from the shield boosters and heat sinks and chuff.
I'm gonna jump into the gunner roll quickly now, and there we go. Okay.
Where is it?
Okay, I'm in the gunner roll. Gunner functionality
Limited.
limited.
That means you can use the weapons, and I get everything else. Yeah.
That is all I need. Oh, I am so happy right now. Okay.
Oops.
Oh,
I had to
you
test
just
that out.
fired a heatsink, did you?
Nope, I fired the shield cell bank. I had to check the buttons out.
Okay, you're gonna take care of the shield cell banks, right?
Yeah. You're ready? Because
I'm ready, man. I am ready. Look at this.
Retracting.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Our PvP ship. We are gonna go and do a little bit of pirating. We've got General Ghost here in command of the Federal Corvette. What is the name of your Corvette, please, General Ghost? Does it have a name?
Yes, you can see it on the top left, actually. Alright.
I can see it.
The Sandvette.
Oh, the Sandvet. Okay, awesome. He kept the Sandvet as a name.
Of course, if we would have someone else to join in, then we would have a fighter too.
Yeah, Sinclair Research says that we can use him as a test subject. He's got a Conda. Sinclair, I don't know if we're going to be testing it out quite like that. We want to do this the legit way. Legit way. We're going to go in there. We're going to actually attack someone and blow them up. Hopefully, if we can. I hope you have an interdictor on this thing.
Nope.
Salute the General Commander. Commander Hawkins.
General Commander Admiral.
I will salute the General. We have the General in charge.
Of course, I
Command of the
will
ship.
dock first
That's a good idea.
to get the respawn there.
And then we're going to see what happens with bounties and how that all works. For science, man! It's all for science. By the way,
Can't science the Thargoids.
I'll ask in the chat real quick right now, does anyone want to join in and jump into our wing and test out pirating for science? Say if you do, say so in the chat right now, and we'll see about getting an invite so that you can jump in here with us. A Ving,
George?
a Ving invite.
You can't wing when
can't-
you are in multi-crew.
Oh, right. Well, we'll get someone else into the show. Yeah, well, we can get someone else in the no, we can't. Never mind. Don't listen to me. We're in open. Mark Humpage says in PGR open. We are in open, and we are going to the CG, the current CG, which
The site.
which I'll see if we can pull up right now. No, it's probably going to drop me out. Yeah, we are like 1 or 2 jumps away.
One jump. We're jumping
One
to the
jump.
beta community go right now.
So basically, if anyone wants to test out pirating with us, you're welcome to do so on your own, not in a wing with us, and just make sure
Yeah.
that you stay away from us, because I may have I got a DC on the multi-crew. I'm still in Super Cruise.
Oh, Frontier, please.
Yep, I'm in which space, General Ghost? Why don't you go ahead and dock?
I'm doing just
Oh,
that.
nope. It's okay, we're good. I'm here. We're here.
Maybe the ship tried to automatically dump you out as you're a famous explorer, and I bloody hate that. Oh.
It did something like that. How come I can't go back into the gunner now?
Because we are in Super Cruise.
Of course. That is why. I can, however, go into the camera over here and take a look at this beautiful sandvet of General Ghosts. There it is. The sandvet with the name tag. Oh, you've got the ship kit on there as well. Look at this thing. Is that ever sexy? Oh my god. I want one. I want one so
Get
bad.
To grind, then. Get
Oh.
to grind the wrong, then.
God, I need money. I don't even have enough money to buy one. You saw how much money I have? I've got 19 million credits.
If you would have the free time, you could jump into come and bounty hunt with me in multi-crew. That pays pretty good.
In multi-crew, I can still make money?
Yep. It just depends on your combat rank, sadly. How much you get. Oh.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll test that out.
System security, maybe don't try to ram me while scanning. You didn't see that. The system security ship was all... Hello?
Yeah, that was a dolphin that just flew past. Well, you go ahead and dock. I'm going to just quickly check my controls for multi-crew. Let's see. Third person yaw. Pitch. Okay, that's it, hey. Third person field of view in and out is the throttle, okay. Third person pitch up and down and yaw left and right is set to that axis. Do I really want it set to... Yeah, I guess that is the best axis to set it to. I can try...
Just make sure it's not inverted, or that's going to be painful.
Let's take a quick look.
Best of prepare refuel.
Oh, okay, I'll wait till you disengage here from the dock so we can check that out. Josh
Can't put a height predictor on it because we removed the crew.
Henka says, Josh, game says you're in solo. I am definitely not in solo right now.
Yeah.
As I am, you know why? It might say I'm in solo because I'm in a multi-crew session. That's possible. I don't know. Sinclair Research
Maybe.
says that the sandvet is out of its natural habitat.
It's going to its natural habitat now.
What, underground?
To the ground. Like we're going
To
to
the
the
ground.
side.
Oh, is the CG on planet surface? It's planet side?
On the planet right here.
Oh my god, that's loud. Hold on. I gotta turn the game sounds down. That was so loud, dude. Let's go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just, I had turned the game sounds
This
up so we
station
could
is
hear.
loud. Oh my god, that's player level insanity undocking right there.
Okay.
But
Okay, it is
I can look
inverted.
onto it, you see, that's where the beta site is.
Hang on one sec. I gotta go back and fix this. Multi-crew. Switch that back. This should be regular. I don't know why it defaults to inverted. That's kind of strange. Oh, this should
Commander
actually be
Lofen.
inverted. Alright, let's put this to inverted. And now I think we're good to go.
Thank you, security service. Now get out of the way. I think we have a combatant here, Commander Lofen.
Am I capable of deploying the weapons, or do you have to deploy them
I
for
think
me?
I have to deploy them.
Okay, thank you. Let's
Let's
take
just
a
get
look
out
at
of
what
the
we got.
station's range before doing anything fun. What is that?
There's Commander Pilkatron here. I will try not to blow up any of the bros, because I know several of the names already. I will keep an eye out for those so that we don't accidentally kill you. And, of course, if you want to attack us, that is entirely your decision. I don't know if you want to, but you can, I suppose. Nobody's going to stop you from doing it.
Okay. So where should we head now? Down to the community goal site, or get someone to fight here?
Let's go down to the community goal site and start doing some
than
shooting, because we got
interrupting
30 minutes to do some shooting, so we definitely want to get down there and get that started. Turgeon Starstone is in the chat. Welcome, Turgeon. Jagged banner music, like the stuff I made in Turgeon's Travels episode 15. Okay, that's what he's doing right now. He's making music. Everyone salute to Turgeon in the chat. And Turgeon, if you're wondering, we are going down to go blow some people up.
And to see the beta site.
And to see the beta community site, a community goal at the same time.
It's right in the center of the giant crater.
How many people are actually... hold on, I gotta fix something else on the controls. How many people in the chat right now are actually doing the community goal? I'm curious.
I was not paying attention.
Well, I will let you not pay attention and crash your ship. I need to go, let's see, mode toggle.
I am not
is
you,
E,
Josh. I can
that's
correct
E.
myself.
Wonderbar. Alright, let's put that as mode toggle. Secondary utility fire is I. What the hell is the... Okay, that's that button right there. I just got to confirm that I know what my buttons are. Primary utility, secondary utility are these two. Primary... Oh. Darn it.
We are dropping.
Yeah, that's okay. It just dropped me out of the
Just
menu.
make sure the beams aren't on the same with the pulsators.
Yeah, I haven't set any of that up, so just stay where we are right now. Don't put us in any combat situation where I can't do
Not
anything.
planning to. With 1/10 of my weapons.
Let me just
Actually,
finish.
I can use all of them now.
Cycle UI forward. Okay, that should have been set up. I have it set to the right thing. UI forward and backwards,
No.
yeah.
I don't think we should combat here. The gravity of the situation would be pretty flattering.
Flattering.
0.7 G. And there is someone already shooting there. Wow.
Oh, there we go.
There's a laser show.
Okay, well, I'm going to jump into a fighter real quick and fly alongside you.
Yeah. Happy face. Nice ship name.
I cannot deploy a fighter.
Because you are in a gunner role.
Oh, I thought you can just switch. Didn't I just switch out of that? Oh, I have to go to idle first. Okay, I see. No, it's not letting me switch roles.
You should be able to. Oh, Commander Happy Face is shooting. I think
Oh,
that's
there we go.
rightful enough to open fire.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
and-
Okay, never mind. It's just lag. I've been disconnected! Wonderful! Okay, well, you'll have to re-invite me to multi-crew. That's why I wasn't able to change roles, because it was lagging all to hell. Send me another multi-crew, please, if you don't mind.
You should be automatically re-invited because you're in crew.
No.
There, I sent another one.
Got it. I will rejoin you in telepresence.
Okay, let me get a bit higher.
Turgeon says he's already chipped into the CG. He suspected some live streamy Muppet might come in and try shooting everyone up later. I don't know who you'd be talking about. I don't know of any live streaming Muppets at all, actually. Meh. Meh. None whatsoever. Actually, I'm
going
really
to
looking
go
forward to
up a
doing some
bit.
live stream Muppetry. If I can get back into the multi-crew role.
You should be. You're already inside the game, says in idle.
It is loading. That's what it's doing. It's loading, loading, loading. Well, that loads. We'll just wait for it to load. So, if you're just joining in on the stream right now, which I highly doubt that you are, because most of the people that have been watching for quite some time. My name's Commander
how
Josh
nice of
Hawkins.
you.
I am joined
Open
by
fire.
General Ghost, who is yapping away here and getting shot at while I try to load into his multi-crew session. That's what the spinny Corvette thingy is doing right over here. Welcome to my live stream. We're live streaming the Elite Dangerous 2.4 beta. We are trying to get some multi-crew going for PvP
No, you
combat
are
at
going
the
to the
CG.
target.
General Ghost is talking
I would
to
love
himself.
my wingmate.
Your wingmate
Because
is...
my automatic AI is getting disrupted.
I may need to close the game now. Let me restart the game, because it looks like it's having a little bit of an issue loading into your multi-crew session. How about we do this? I will close down Elite Dangerous executable and the task. This is a beta, and we're still in multi-crew beta technically, because it never actually worked properly. And we will reload this right now. Let's get back into the closed beta. Start that back up. And if you've been enjoying the live stream so far, let me invite you at this point to go ahead and click that like button and make sure to subscribe to the channel. I do regular Elite Dangerous live streams, which you will see pop up here if you turn your notifications on, which I highly recommend, because the notifications is how you get pop-ups telling you Commander Josh Hawkins is live streaming. And I will also mention just a little update. In the next day or so, I will be putting some other little live stream or videos on a couple of games that I received Steam keys for. So make sure to check back here over the weekend. Tomorrow we have the broadcast live at 3 p.m. with Turgeon Starstone, Shibuka, and Commander Greytest, who was in here earlier. And you will not want to miss out on that one. That's a fun live stream. That's at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And here we go. Okay, accept rewards. General Ghost, I will ask you to go ahead and re-invite me.
Don't really
back.
have time for it. I'm fighting someone in a combat ship.
That could be why you're having
But
trouble right now.
Federal.
Alright, let's go back to the overlay here. Well, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and send me a wing or multi-crew invite again. A wee ha wah wah wah. Serious. I'm sure you can do it pretty quick. You are a skilled commander after all.
Not in this high gravity, the Corvette handles like a brake.
Just boost your way up, send yourself in a quick upward motion, and then multi-crew invite. Quickly. Quickly now. I can't multi-crew into a Corvette unless it's covered in sand, says Spooky a lot. Alright, I've got my telepresence request. Let's see if it actually works this time, and then I will jump in with you very quickly and start to shoot up whoever it is that's attacking you. Please work.
Well, it's a bit too late now, anyways.
Oh, I heard hull
30%.
integrity critical. I may jump in just to watch him get blown up. I thought you were good at this, General Ghost. That's why I was joining you.
With a Corvette.
So
you know.
what you're saying is you're not a good combat pilot, right? That's what I'm understanding right now.
What I'm saying is that this is not a perfectly PvP made ship, and that the Corvette is a gigantic ship that handles like a brake inside high gravity. It's fine in space.
I think you need a gunner. I think that's what you need. I think you need a gunner to control the guns for you while you focus on flying the ship.
Well, that would happen.
Yeah.
Really. And well,
are you dead?
the game crashed.
Oh,
No, the game crashed.
Since we can't see it, what actually happened is he Control-Alt-Delete and ended the task.
Nope.
Well, if the game crashed
It's
for
on the
you,
rebuy screen.
I may. Oh, you're on the rebuy screen.
And I can't repurchase my ship, it seems. Or maybe I can.
Maybe this is why I can't seem to join your multi-crew session right now.
Maybe.
Maybe, possibly.
But it's a beta. Of
The
course there will be
instancing
bugs.
gods are not smiling today, says Sinclair Research. Oh, his crashed at the same time, so it could have been the entire instance that crashed. Either way,
Nice.
please tell me I don't have to restart the game again, because it's kind of looking like that's what I have to do.
I'm logging in currently.
Well, I will possibly go ahead and do that. While we wait for that, I will get this ready to go. Properties.
Open. And maybe having the NPC crew member helping me would have been great too.
Yeah, it probably would, right?
Yeah. Sending her out in the Pulse Plasma fighter, which is the most overpowered fighter in the game.
Well, we've got a connection error.
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh,
I have to rejoin the game as well because I crashed back to the main menu.
it's a beta, so
Yep,
I'm not surprised.
it is a beta. Well, we still have a good 20 minutes to at least blow up one person. I have been disconnected. The ship was destroyed. Let's go ahead
Maybe
and
a
accept my
volunteer
0
from the
rewards.
broadcast. That
Okay.
would be great.
Go ahead and resend me that telepresence invite if you don't mind.
Right. You are going to be active. And time to activate the Hawkins. You're in solo.
Activate the Hawkins. I'm not in solo. I'm in open.
Yes, you are. It says for me you're in solo play.
Well, that is another bug then. Let's exit. Yes.
You are unreachable. Let me
Start.
duck out of the station too.
Open play. Well, we'll try
Now
that
you're
again.
open.
Okay, go for it.
Piracy. I could even invite you to mentor you. What?
Oh, yeah. I could use a little bit of mentoring. Okay, telepresence activated. Here we go. Okay, please work. We'd really like to do this. Very much so, as a matter of fact. Want to get some beta PvP? Hey, there I am. Okay. Oh, sorry about the last station.
The second you arrived, an orc almost rammed into me.
Okay, I am now officially in the gunner role once again.
No one's here.
Nope, nobody is there.
Oops.
Let's take a look at your face here, General Ghost. This is what General Ghost looks like. Oh, you see the bump on the chair? That was pretty funny. There's General Ghost for everyone. Very handsome gentleman. I work with a guy that looks just like you, actually. Big red beard, hair kind of greased back, giant scar across his face. You know, battle scars.
Well, the character isn't that accurate because there is no long hair.
Oh, yeah, when your head kind of turns, it looks like you may have a ponytail of some kind.
Yeah, that's the longest you can get.
Interesting.
And I like this hairstyle in the game, too. Anyway, just a little spoiler, we are in the beta anyways. What do you think the Type 10 will be?
What do I think the Type 10 will be?
Yeah.
Well, considering that they called it the Defender, I have a feeling that they're going to make a ship that's going to have maybe more like the Type 9, but more for combat in a support role. I mean, obviously, the name Defender kind of seems like it would be, you know, a repair type ship. So maybe it's going to carry a crap ton of repair limpets, which are the new feature in the game, of course.
I don't think.
And I have a feeling, since we haven't seen it yet, that maybe with the addition of the new Thargoid weapons, we might see more like healing beams or shield boosting beams, and it's very possible that that's what it could be for.
To be honest with you, Defender for me sounds like a ship with a metric ton of shields, armor, and weaponry sent to guard a convoy, like a trade convoy.
Oh, Cava Liver Club says there's a pic floating around the Frontier Forum. Maybe just speculation, though. Well, I think at this point, it is 100% speculation. I don't think anybody has a clue as to what the ship looks like. But,
of course, 90% of the community, including me, hopes that it's just a codename for the Panther Clipper, finally.
Yeah, well, that would be really cool. But we don't know. I'm sure they would have called it the Panther.
I mean, everyone wants it, so teasing them, naming the ship Type 10, and then revealing it that it's actually the Panther would be the biggest reveal that they could make. And the troll, too, to be honest. It would... Actually, I think everyone would like that.
Multi-cannons, pulse lasers.
Yeah, you can control the multi-cannons. Those are mine.
Oh, the multi-cannons are yours. Okay.
Because they are huge. Anyone here? There. Wait, why is...
Deploy weapons, please, as soon as possible.
The commander here, Commander Psytech, who I'm targeting, has an NPC tag on the radar for me.
Well, go ahead and deploy weapons so that I can start.
I have them deployed.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, then I am once again lagging, and multi-crew is going to crash. Actually, no, it's funny because I see you 12 kilometers away, apparently. Yep.
Oh my god, Frontier.
Yep, your ship is frozen in space. Ladies and gentlemen, it does not appear as though we are going to get much combat going in here. The CG instance, I guess it's just instancing issues, but it is clearly...
It's beta issues.
Yeah, it's clearly giving us some streaming woes, unfortunately.
Oh my god, you have to see this. Commander Barry named his Federal Corvette Test Corvette.
Well, I don't see
anything. For the beta test.
Right now, all I see is your ship 12 kilometers behind me, and you're stationary in space. We're not doing anything. I don't see anyone on the radar.
I'm sitting in one place right now.
It's a sad, sad day, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I have to say. Very sad day that we can't do multi-crew. In fact, let me see if I can get out of multi-crew.
You should be able to.
Leave the crew. Send me back, and then I'll have you re-invite me once again now that you're flying around there. Try not to get into combat so we can try that one more time. Okay.
You are in solo again. What?
Go ahead and check right now. It's loading. Hold on. Hold on. Try now.
There you are. Invite to crew.
Let's see if it works. We might just get a spinning Corvette again, but You never know.
From
I
the-
did want to say something about the live stream. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did quite a few changes to the stream settings for my live stream, so we should be getting 60 frames a second at 1080p in YouTube without any issues. I would love to hear from you guys in the chat and just let me know
Sinclair.
how you find the stream is. Is the quality good? Is the audio good? Have you had any streaming issues? Has there been any lag or any hitches in the stream? Please let me know in the comments of the chat right now. I'm very curious as to the quality of the stream to see if my settings are working. Turgeon also says that he reckons that the T-10 is a repurposed freighter that Lakon has redesigned, probably in association with Falkland Lacey, to be a high hull strength turret-laden multi-crew ship with 3 fighter bays. That is a
Would be
really,
amazing.
really cool idea. That's great. And leave it to Turgeon to come up with something as fantastic as that.
By the way, Josh, for me, when I was watching the stream, it didn't lag any. So,
Okay, that is
And
incredible.
I was in 1080. So that should mean something.
Yeah.
And for your old games, the while back, I'd say, have you ever heard of Warrior Kings? That was the game I grew up with.
Warrior Kings?
Yeah.
It sounds awful familiar, but I don't remember
A
exactly.
strategy game. And there were many unique features to it. I couldn't really tell it. You have to play to experience it. It's on Steam now, like modern, Windows compatible, patched, and everything.
Well,
Also, the old Stronghold games and the Mario games. That's my childhood.
no, I don't. I mean, I remember the name, but I don't think I've actually seen the game itself. Or if I did, I just don't remember because it's so long ago. I can't get into the multi-crew for some reason. The instance just won't allow it. It could be the fact that you're in like Transylvania. Maybe that's the instancing issue right there.
Transylvania.
Connection
That's
error.
Another part of the Carpathian Peninsula territory thingy, you know.
You're not
I'm
in
in
Transylvania?
Hungary.
I thought
I'm in Hungary.
You're hungry? I got some food here if you
Yes,
want.
I'm hungry, actually, yes. And I have a better net connection than you have, actually.
I think that it's ironic that Hungary and Turkey are right next to each other. Who planned...
Not really, there are
Oh,
two
come on.
countries between them.
And how long would it take you to drive to Turkey?
8 hours at least.
That is 2 countries worth of driving right there. You know what? It takes me 5 hours just to drive to the next big city from where I live, and that's still in the same country. So I don't
Because
consider
you
those
live in
countries...
a country the size of Europe.
They're baby countries. They're tiny countries.
They are the old countries.
The old countries. You can hop, skip, and jump over them. You do a cartwheel and you're in Turkey. There you go.
Not really. It
No.
is the old country. In old country we say that new world people are stupid. They think that they are the world.
New
They are
world
not.
people.
We are the ones who made them real.
Well, of course, because we all came from over there. My ancestors actually came from Poland and Germany on my mom's side
You
there.
should be my friend because Polish are friends of Hungarians.
Of course, I love
History.
Hungarians. I just like to bug you because you're so easy to bug on that. But yeah,
Like, you aren't so easy to bug.
what is he ignoring me again? Tell him to drag me down into the channel. Why is he not paying attention
I didn't really
to me?
write it like that.
Oh, you have.
read
You have in the
everything.
past.
And yeah.
3-day-old beef stir fry. I don't know what Sinclair's talking about right now, but
course,
he's saying, "Are you
anytime
hungry?
you-
Because you've got some 3-day-old beef stir fry to eat."
If anytime you come to Hungary, you are welcome to ask me for some guidance around the capital.
Well, I certainly will. What is the capital of Hungary? What is the name?
Budapest.
It's called what?
Budapest.
Budapest is the
Budapest.
capital of Hungary. Of course, I should have known
Yeah.
that.
Not Bucharest.
Budapest.
That's Romania.
No, I
Budapest,
see.
Hungary.
I do know that, and I shouldn't have asked that question. That's silly of me to ask, because there was a game, and talking about old games, many of you will probably remember this if you're around my age. There was a game called Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? and it was a lot of fun. It was like educational and fun, and I don't know what's going on here. I got a gray screen going on right now instead of multi-crew. But anyone who remembers that, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Put a comment in the chat. If I remember correctly, you were trying to locate this individual, this person called Carmen Sandiego, and they could be basically anywhere in the world, and you had to use Interpol to sort of track her down. And
version old.
It taught, I mean, you learned a lot about the different countries and capitals as a result of that game, and I think that's kind of where I learned most of my world geography, much more so than from any class.
Yeah, I didn't really learn English from, because I learned it from video games. Same with history, geography, everything.
Yeah, video games
Today's
for the win.
teaching is just not good enough. It's boring.
It was a trivia game, says Zini. There were many episodes. Yeah, it was like a trivia type game. I might be confusing Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego with another game that was very similar, where you had to track down individuals in different countries. If anyone remembers that one specifically, gosh, I don't remember. These are all so old. I mean, we're talking like 25 years ago games. Where in the USA, where in the world, where in time? Well, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego was the very first one, if I'm not mistaken. And then Where in the USA was probably like a spin-off of that, because they realized that nobody in the US even knows the names of their own states. And they're like, well, we better educate people in the US. And the US in itself is kind of like a small world with all the different states and capitals of states. Yeah. Canada is kind of as well. I mean, Canada's a huge country. I mean, who is it? Andy P? Yeah, Andy P says, I can walk to the next country in 30 minutes. I can barely walk to the store in 30 minutes.
I mean, Americans, to be honest with you, their education system is, I don't want to believe this out, shite.
Well, they learn a lot about America. But yeah, listen, I don't want to like diss Americans. They're my next door neighbors. I work for an American company, and I think 40% of my subscriber base is American. So I have nothing against Americans.
And the 60% is European.
No, it's like, you know, I have like 40% US, 40% UK. And the other 20% is split amongst... only 4.5% are Canadians. So my own fellow Canadians are not even watching my stream. Shame on you, you damn maple-eating sons of bitches.
I never ate maple syrup, but I want to.
Get off your damn moose, take the beaver tail out of your mouth, and join my YouTube stream, okay? Eh? What you doing, eh? I'm allowed to do that because I'm a Canuck. I love my country. I love fellow Canadians. We're great people, and anyone who's ever been to Canada will tell you that we're really, really good people here. Unlike those darn Hungarians.
Oh, bloody course. You know, if you said this to any other Hungarian, they would send you into hell and back 10 different ways in 1 minute.
You know, I think, who was it? I saw it in the chat there. Zini D says, oh, a fellow Hungarian. So I'm assuming Zini is also Hungarian.
I can assume it too.
Hey, you know what? I got a question. Since I can't join you in multi-crew and we've got 7 minutes left, are there any other bros at the CG right now in a decent combat ship? Sinclair and Pilkatron was nearby as well. Either one of you guys want to invite me for some quick combat? I would love to jump in and just do like maybe one attack to test this damn bounty system out, which we've been trying to do for the past 45 minutes. Hashtag beta. Hashtag beta.
Actually, I'm going to cancel disband the crew, turn on crimes against me, and you can just shoot at me once and see how much bounty you get for it, you know.
Oh, there we go. I've got a multi-crew from Pilkatron. Thank you, Pilkatron. Thank you very much. I'll join in on comms if I can get in with you. Let's see what happens.
You know, Josh, the one thing you still haven't done is the broadcast with the uncensorship.
With which one?
The no censorship. Everybody's swearing.
No censorship. Yeah, we're gonna call that the Bros After Dark. But you know, a lot.
Actually,
A lot
I
happened.
have a good game idea for that.
A lot happened in my life that kind
I
of
know.
prevented me from being
I
able to do
know.
that.
I know. Come here, let me give you a big hug,
Yeah,
my
thanks, man.
friend.
Appreciate it. Hey, Social Hazard is Canadian. Right on. At least we have one other Canadian in here. Oh,
So, yeah.
Pilgatron says, I will fight you. He's not inviting me to multi-crew. That was just a friend invite. Alright, well, it doesn't look like we're going to get any multi-crew invites, so we're not going to be able to test that out. You know what I will do? I'm just going to launch right here with my... Oh, darn it, I have a fuel scoop on this Vulture. That's
Let
okay.
me try joining you. How about that?
You want to join in my Vulture? Sure.
Yeah, just sit in the back seat.
Sure, you can sit in the back seat. I'll let you control the chaff. How does that sound?
Perfect.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
Take care when leaving.
And actually, I have a few game ideas for you if you ever do the 18 plus broadcast, like you could play Cards Against Humanity online. That would be a whole lot of laughter.
You know, I don't really want to attack people in this system. God, I love the Vulture, though. It is such a fun ship to
Why
fly.
not?
Because I... Oh, yeah, it's a beta. What the hell?
It's a bit of joy.
Okay, well, I have to re-land, because I'm gonna need a frame shift interdictor. Oh, you know what? God damn it! I only got 4 minutes left on the stream. God damn it!
You can have a little extension, don't worry.
I can't. It's gonna cut the stream off on YouTube because of the stupid 2-hour limit on YouTube. That's the problem with this thing.
Actually, you can just restart the stream again. You know, 2 parts. Just put up the last 10 minutes as a second.
Well, I could, but I have other things I needed to do after 2 hours. I have...
And I'm not going to lie to you, this is why people use Twitch.
This is why...
There is
Well,
no limit.
no, I agree. You know what? I would totally go on Twitch, and I have considered it. The only reason I've been continuing to use YouTube is because I have everything in YouTube. So unfortunately, we didn't really get to test out the PvP. We'll do that on another stream. We're going to be doing beta on the broadcast tomorrow. So hang on one second. Let me switch this over here. So tomorrow on the broadcast, we're going to be doing all kinds of beta stuff. Turgeon, Shibuka, Greytest, and myself will test out the broadcast. We'll test out the broadcast. We'll be testing out 2.4 a whole lot more, and with the help of my 3 co-hosts, I'm sure that we will be able to do it in a more
If you
orderly
want
fashion.
extra Corvette help, you can always call me, remember?
We will certainly keep you in consideration, General Ghost. I know that you'll be watching, and I hope to see everyone there tomorrow.
Be watching you.
Who'll be watching you. So, in the meantime, let me just go ahead and say thanks to everyone who joined in on this live stream. It was just sort of an impromptu stream that we threw together very quickly, or that I threw together very quickly.
Surprisingly early.
Yeah,
for
it
me.
was surprisingly early, which is the reason why I did it. I wanted it to be a little bit early so that other people from different time zones would be able to jump in. I'm going to say thanks to everyone. Give a little salute in the chat there. Hope to see you guys
Trying to
all
jump in
on the
for
broadcast tomorrow. And I'll do a quick roll call
07.
since we don't have 200 people in here right now, so if everyone wants to put in salutes, I'll be happy to do a roll call. If you have just joined in right now, I'm sorry the stream is coming to an end, but you'll be able to watch it on my YouTube channel in about 10 minutes or so. So, Spooky, Sinclair, Mark Humpage, Lee Mitchell, David Horworth, Cavill, Liver Club, Academic Dust, Social Hazard, Andy P, Commander G2713, Jacob Legible, and I know there's a lot of other people that are not actually participating in the chat today, but that's okay. Thanks so much for joining in. Mehmet Uzun is in there as well, and I will catch you guys tomorrow on the broadcast. General Ghost, thanks for trying to get the multi-crew working. Appreciate your efforts.
A for effort.
A for effort.
0 for... And C minus for Frontier.
That's it. C minus Frontier on your instancing. For now, this is Commander Josh Hawkins saying thank you very much and signing off.